Hi friends, welcome to Aishudiy. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make this earrings, very pretty earrings. I made this necklace, it's a 4-strand necklace, and this pendant is like I put together. There is no jump rings or spot. I just used this leaf as a leverage to add these 8 strands of beads to it, and finishing I connected everything to a closed jump ring and then a magnetic clasp. It's easy to wear. So this is a necklace. So I was looking and I didn't have any more of these beads to make a matching earring. So I was looking through my bead stash and I found out these beads are close to the necklace, so I'm using these. So these are 2 millimeter gemstones, and I believe they are aquamarine, but I'm not so sure. And this is cat's eye coin shaped bead. So I'm using both the ones. This is the earring that I came up with. I thought it looks pretty, so I want to show you guys. These findings came in like this. It's from Fire Mountain and Gems. I got a while back. I did a haul too. So and then we need 24 gauge wire and some head pins. These are also 24 gauge and these are ball head pins, so we need those. And then we need a ear wire, and this is the U earring finding, so that we need, and some pearls. These pearls are 5 millimeter, I think. So those are the pearls that I used for the necklace. So I'm straightening all my head pins so that it is nice and straight. So I tried a different pattern for this because the necklace was big. I tried like this, I didn't like it, so I thought this one looks really pretty. So I wasn't planning to take a video of that, but then I thought, okay, this is really pretty. So I just came up with an idea that I should do a U on the top, and with the blue these beads. These are not exact match because those on the pendant were not gemstones and these are. So all you need to do is, for the tools wise, we need nylon jaw pliers, needle nose pliers, or tweezer nose pliers, round nose pliers, and wire cutters. So I'm threading in the pearl and I am making a wrapped loop here. So, and then I am attaching it to the finding here. So I am snipping off the excess of the wire. Just be careful, you will have a lot of small stuff around. And I'm tucking in the tail. So one is done. The next one. So these wrap loops are a very nice way to safely secure your beads to the findings. So I like to do this. And then tuck in your tail. Just a little bit should be enough. And 3 more to go. I was trying to fill in this U gap, and then when I was thinking about this coin bead, I thought I should secure the coin bead. This is not a traditional way of loop. I just it was a tight fit. This coin bead was a tight fit. If you have a smaller coin bead, then you can probably do a simple basic loop on either side, that should be fine too. But mine was bigger and it didn't have the exact color. I want to match the pendant as such. So this is what I came up with, and it kind of looked very pretty in my opinion, because the starting that I thought, okay, what can I do for this pendant matching, so I wasn't able to come up with anything. So this is pretty neat in my opinion, so I did this. So there you go. As you see, I didn't sorry, I wasn't in the frame at all. Okay, I didn't I left the loop like a little bit large because I don't uh, want to make it so tight. This artistic wire, the 24 gauge I'm using, is very and the artistic wire, the 24 gauge I'm using, is very good. Plus this ball head pins too, they are of good quality and they don't tarnish that easily. So if you leave like a small coil on top of the wrapped loop, um, for in my opinion it kind of looks nice, so I tend to keep them that way. And these are artistic wire help pins too, I think, because it's not a soft one, so it doesn't go smooth if you try to. So you can wrap this tight, I'm not saying you can't, but I like the look of it, so I kept it that way. So this is what it is. We don't no longer need any more of the pearl beads. The next thing we are going to connect is this middle of this. So I'm going to just take this wire and cut about like 3 to 4 inches of wire. That's more than enough for the centerpiece. And then I'm putting in my coin bead like that, and I'm taking in this. And the thing is, I'm just going to bend this wire a little bit on both sides like that, on opposite sides actually, and then I'm going to make a loop. It doesn't matter the shape of the loop or so, because it's very teeny tiny, and trust me, it wouldn't matter. So this two things needs to go inside that, so we need to make sure of that. So here also, if I can make a loop, a small teeny tiny loop as possible. It should be small, otherwise it won't fit. And now I am taking both the ends and then inserting in either of the things. So as I told you, I didn't work the traditional way of adding everything because this part is too tight for me, so I just went ahead and this is what I did, and now I am okay. So I am just going to insert this end inside. Use your needle nose pliers or tweezer nose pliers to help. These tweezer nose pliers was very helpful for me to accomplish this project as such. So just make sure that it's nice, and then once it's done, that's all you need. Just one wrap should be more than enough. And snip this excess wire. I took a little bit more wire because I don't want to run out of wire here, and I need a long tail to actually push my wire inside and out. So once it's done, that's it. Not anymore of wraps. Once you're happy with it, I want the bead to sit in between. So I'm just making sure. With 24 gauge wire you can do it, with 26 gauge wire also you can do it. but I like the security of the 24 gauge wire, so I prefer to use 24 gauge. I'm tucking in the tail, so there is a little bit of tail here. Let's go ahead and tuck it, and now it's nice and done. So that part is done. Now we need to do the topmost part. So sorry, I just knocked my thing off. So the topmost of the wire, for that we need a couple more inches, around 6 to 8 inches I would say, just to be on the safer side. As I said, we need a place to gap to wrap it. So what I'm doing here is I'm making a wrap loop. I'm starting a wrap loop. I'm not literally making it. I'm starting a wrap loop. I'm inserting the loop here, and once the loop is attached to this finding, all I am doing is I'm going to make this straight because I want this to come straight. So I'm just going to make a wrap loop. Just once or twice is enough. 1.5 times is more than enough. We don't need extra wraps because I don't want the wraps to be seen. I want the beads to be seen. I want to be as seamless as possible. So that's why that's what I'm trying to achieve here. So, and this one is very crooked, and I'm straightening the wire out. And if you want, you can use your nylon jaw pliers to do that for you. And once you're happy with that, all you need to do is attach these beads. I found these beads are very small, and some go through the hole and some don't. So these are gemstones. Normally the gemstones have a very small hole, and especially the smaller the size, the smaller it tends to, and it also breaks. So just be aware of that. See, some go very nicely inside. This is completely one strand of beads, and I found most of the beads were not going inside. So just make sure that your bead hole is reamed, or you have more beads to work with. So I'm trying different beads here so that it does fit in this thing. So I would like to put in 6 beads because that's what I felt. You need an even number because you need to insert the ear wire in the middle. So there you go, 5, and one more. Okay, so I try to start a new one. So I'm just going to make sure that these stay in their place, and I'm going to insert this wire here. So actually we don't need this much wire. We can actually reduce that so that it's easier for us to wrap here. And there we go. Okay, perfect. And just want to make sure these ones are up ahead. Okay, again it broke. Maybe the quality of the beads is not that great. I'm not so sure, or I am working it out more. Either way, it's breaking. These beads I bought it from eBay, so there is no guarantee. But I really like the color and the size. Sometimes you don't get these sizes normally, So if I see them, then I buy them. Okay, there we go, finally. I'm so sorry. So we're almost there, and this time, yes. I feel as if I'm working like a dentist, because I'm just trying to get this wire off, and I'm just gonna snip off this excess wire because I don't need that much anymore. And all we need to do now is insert this wire inside. So I'm going to use my pliers to do the job for me, because this is very small area that you have to get the wire through. And we do it with hands, and as I hold this thing together very closely, and I'm seeing that I'm putting a pressure on the beads, and that's how the beads are breaking. There is one way the beads are breaking, so I'm just not going to make that mistake here. And I'm gonna insert it one more time, and we should be done. There we go. Just want to straighten this loop a bit and press on it and snip off the excess tail and tuck the tail in. There you go. And it's almost like, you know, bent over there, so I'm just gently doing it. I don't want to break any more beads today. So that's it. And neat. I'm tidying up my loop and everything. Now all you need to do is open up your ear wire, open big, and then add between the 6 beads. So there we go. Once you're done adding, close the ear wire. Okay, there we go. Our earring is done. So I think this is very pretty and it looks really nice. The pair looks very pretty for the necklace. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you do, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to my channel. Have a good day. Bye.